Yo, welcome everybody to the stream to Panda pop-up scrims, Panda events Titan Premier practice scrims with all majority of the Titan Premier teams being in the lobby and then some extra teams as well. To start us off, slot 3 we have 02, slot 4 we have XForce, slot 5 we have Dauntless, slot 6 we have Straight on the Pole, slot 7 we have Manic, slot 8 we have Dope Esports, slot 9 we have Xtreme Slayers, slot 10 we have Skills of Mine, slot 11 we have Team Aces, slot 12 we have Emperor Esports, slot 13 we have the Panthers, slot 14 is the Zombie Boys in A, slot 15 is Rich Esports, slot 16 is REVERB, slot 17 is INSIDIOUS Originals, slot 18 is ATOMX Esports, slot 19 is Dark Side Knights, and then slot 20 is VRZ LATAM. Those are your teams tonight. Majority of the teams are Titan Premier teams, so if you do want to catch them playing, you can watch the Titans Premier live streams. Don't really know when they're going to be streamed, as well as there are 7s and 9:30s tonight, so do stop by the 9:30s one as well and show some support to the teams, as well as when Titans does happen, do support the teams when there is a live stream. And yeah, so we shall see how these teams look to do, especially these Titan Premier teams. We have 02, XForce, Dauntless, Nepal, Manic, Dope Esports, Xtreme Slayers, Skills of Mind, Team Aces, Emperor Esports, the Panthers, Zombie Boys in A, Rich Esports. Those are your Titan Premier teams. So yeah, should be getting into game 1 here soon, so we shall see how that does go for these teams tonight. So yeah, everybody does have specific drops already, so shall see how that goes for them and see where the fights do happen and who's going to be looking to take this first game. So let's see how this first game goes, as we should be starting here in just a minute, as I think we're missing a couple players. Yeah, we're missing 3 players as of right now. 1 from Rich Esports and 2 from Dark Side Knights. So yeah, let's see how this goes. As now we're gonna start getting into the first game here tonight. So let's see how this first game goes as we head into Go. Alrighty, guys. Do enjoy the stream and enjoyed all the action tonight, as we are going to be starting off spectating 02. 02 has Baton, Doran, Wancho, and Coops here on the roster. So, shall see how they do, especially since some of these players are veteran players like Wancho and Coops. Baton, let's get in there, Doran as well. So let's see how they look to do, and if they're going to be looking to take this first game for themselves. Because for the number one spot, cash prize is $50. So whoever wins 7 p.m.s and 9:30s do win $50 each. But playing path's going to start off at the south side of military there, going all the way up just above or below Zarki there, as you can tell. So I'll see where these teams look to drop. We already had a team dropping out. I do believe that's Team Aces. Now the rest of the teams are going to start looking to drop out of the plane to head towards their drops. We shouldn't really have any early fights in the beginning here, but we shall wait and see. How this goes. By the looks of it, 0-2 is going to have some players on them, as well as Unique Legacy and Dope Esports here in the likes of Pachinkin looking to get into it, as they have already taken a knock. Rose getting tagged up there. Rose is going to get knocked as now Tensa looking to push in. Havoc pushing in there with the pump. Picking up a knock as they pick up the first 3 eliminations for their team. Now looking to get the reset, as they do have INSIDIOUS Originals here as well. So they do need to get this full reset before INSIDIOUS Originals start making a push. ATOMX and 0-2 Esports getting into a fight already. 0-2 Esports picking up 2 of ATOMX players there already. Having a third onto Mafiasa. Now Chino is the last one up for the team. Manic was also looking to get into a fight here earlier on, if I'm not wrong. I do believe that was straight on Nepal who took them out. Wolf picking up that early elim for their team. So let's head back down here towards Dope Esports and INSIDIOUS Originals, as INSIDIOUS Originals trying to push up here onto the likes of Dope Esports. Baby Ting and Havoc closer to these INSIDIOUS Original players. Baby Ting with the Bison and Uzi. Dead player getting tagged up by the nades. Baby Ting's going to be aware of his location. Going to look to maybe push him, but he's going to get knocked there by the shotgun. As Havoc, Tensa, and Rose going to be the last 2. Havoc going to be pulling out the pump there. Havoc's going to be getting tagged up. Needs to be a little careful here, as he's getting stuck in this little corner. Going to take the fight with Phoenix. Get the knock on the Phoenix. Going to hop in. Pull out the shotgun. Get the knock onto Deadly player there. Pick up a third onto Assaulter. Can he get the 4th? Chopper going to pick up that knock, as now they're going to look for the rest of their teammates. Look to push in here. As Chopper low on HP. 1 HP. Tensa needing to reload his gun. Chopra needing to heal up here as well. Chopra going to take the shot. Chopra tagging him up, as that's going to be INSIDIOUS Originals eliminated there. And Havoc getting a 3-piece there with the pump in his hand. Picking up 4 of their eliminations. 7 already here. 2 teams fully out now. We're going to head over here towards Manic. As Manic's going to look to start taking some shots here towards this solo player from ATOMX. Chino going to be the last one, as now Manic looking to full push onto this. Dauntless looking to take a fight as well. Dauntless picking up a knock in Thursday. That's going to be Rise picking up that elimination there. Scar 4X here. VRZ losing a player already. VRZ just down to a trio now. Dark low on HP. Manic and 0-2 might be looking to get into it as well. So we shall see how this goes. So let's see how this goes, as now Let's head over here towards 0-2 as Baton looking to push up here on to Manic. Manic did lose one earlier on to straight out in Nepal, but 0-2 are looking to tag in onto this one. REVERB and XForce getting into it here. Fate, Free Point, Remix. I do believe that is 24K. Remix going to get knocked there by QZ. As now Free Point looking to pass by M249. 24K going to get knocked. Free Point low on HP as well. Shotgun in hand. One bullet to go. That's going to be the likes of REVERB eliminated there. As now let's head back down here towards Manic and 0-2. Rana low on HP there. Coop's going to spot him out as Manic take another knock. Manic just down to Astro. Astro pulling out the AK. Trying to take this fight with 0-2. 0-2 trying to get the resets here onto Jordan and Baton right now. Astro in the building by himself. 0-2, 5 eliminations already. Looking to pick up their 6 onto Astro. As they are now aware Astro is just going to be a solo here as they're throwing out the offensive smoke here to start pushing up, get some loot, start taking out the likes of Astro here. Coops wrapping around with the buggy, crashing into the tree. Nades going into the building, and that's going to be Manic taken out by 0-2. As that will be another team eliminated. A lot of these Titan Premier teams taking very aggressive starts, picking up these early eliminations. Believe Dope Esports going to be the top. Fragging right now with 7. They are just a trio, looting the likes of Pachinki still. Dauntless looking to make their rotation. VRZ Esports LATAM making their rotation after losing Dreamy. As now they're going to look to continue on. Dauntless not too far up behind them. They might spot that player out. They might look to play aggressive towards them here. As we have Klaus, Bob, Rise, and Dark. They do need to be careful just in case the players do start setting up to try to bridge camp them. As they do spot the 2 cars up ahead. Klaus going to be driving here. As they do now start to take some shots to Poppy. The Panthers getting into a fight as well. The Panthers. Asta is knocked. Illusion, Ander, and Cat God. Asta knocked right now. Emperor Esports have a knock as well, but they do need to be careful. Panda knocked right now. Brick Room, Kaz, and Lure needing to try to get the reset onto their teammate as Asta does get reset here. Illusion gonna start spraying down the boot there. They do tag him up half HP. Pandu does get revived. They're gonna start taking some shots towards the tires where the car isn't gonna be able to be usable there. As Dauntless and the likes of VRZ gonna be looking to continue on their fight here, passing by. Gonna be looking to take up ahead of VRZ Esports. As they're looking to try and take out. Rise is going to get knocked there. Mesro going to get spotted. Mesro going to get the thirst there onto Rise. Dark going to look to pull out a nade. He's aware of 007. 007 going to get eliminated there. As now it's just down to the likes of Mesro and Poppy. Klaus low on HP. Getting healed up. As Klaus around the corner there. Are they aware of Klaus? Klaus going to look now to start pushing in. Going to pick up a knock. Going to get knocked in return. As that's going to be Dauntless taking out the likes of VRZ Esports LATAM. As now they're going to look for the revives. The Panthers and Dope taking a fight as well. And the Panthers going to lose some players there as they're going to be looking to pick up bros. The Panthers down to just a trio now. Cat God, Asta, and Ander. All 3 last up here. Is now heading over to the zone here. It is looking to favor up, center up onto Milta. So we shall see how this goes here and what these teams are going to be looking to do in the meantime. We might see the likes of Xtreme Slayers and Team Aces getting into it here. Straight on Nepal and 0-2. Looking to set up right next to one another. So let's see how this goes for them. And who is going to be looking to try and take the top spot so far. Wancho looking on his backside. Taking some shots towards Wolf. Tagging him up there as well. Xtreme Slayers and Team Aces getting into it. Outta are going to get knocked there. Xtreme Slayers might look to start playing aggressive here as Freddy, Bobby Sour, Moso, and Legend. Legend and Freddy gonna look to push up, get that confirmed. They do need to be a little careful of 0-2. 0-2 might hear those shots and come on over. Phoebe, welcome to the stream. Bella Fox. Yo, Bella Fox, welcome to the stream. We do hear the hovercraft over here. Xtreme Slayers. Brady gonna hear that, and that's gonna be the Panthers. Cat God gonna get knocked by Poppy Sour, Outta, and the likes of Ander. Gonna be the last two up. Xtreme Slayers gonna look to start playing aggressive here. Yo, Clint, welcome. Put this to the setup. I will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Xtreme Slayers looking to play aggressive here, but Tinta not too far away either for Dope Esports. Cat God does get reset by Outta. Tinta gonna start hearing these shots, as well as the rest of Dope Esports. Poppy Sour passing by, but Dope Esports looking to take those shots onto them, looking to third party onto this fight, as Poppy Sour low on HP. Legend and Moso looking to push up. Moso low, gonna get the knock there by Brady. Dope Esports looking to third party onto this fight. Havoc and Rose here throwing the util in. Havoc going to throw Molly and Frady trying to avoid it, but that's going to get a knock. Moso being exposed to Havoc here, as now Legend in the backside. Now they're stuck in the building. Moso going to get knocked there by Havoc. Havoc going to look to start cooking up the nades here, as Poppy Sour pushing in. Poppy Sour on 1 HP there. Rose going to look to start pushing in here. DBS in hand. Rose pushing in onto Poppy Sour. Poppy Sour gonna get knocked there. Xtreme Slayers just down to 2 here. As now it's just down to Legend and Moso. Rose the last one up. Dope Esports 10 eliminations. The Panthers looking at third party of this fight. Rose gonna push in onto Legend. Legend gonna finish him off. That's gonna be Xtreme Slayers staying alive. Moso and Legend. Legend gonna be getting tagged up there. That's gonna be the Panthers here. Nade's gonna start coming in there, but Legend not gonna get knocked. Moso gonna get the elimination there onto Ander. Now the Xtreme Slayers looking to try and keep things going here to finish off what they started onto Xtreme Slayers. Moso gonna look to start to push up here onto Outta. Outta low on HP. Moso jumping out the car there, trying to make sure they don't get third party, as that's gonna be the likes of the Panthers eliminated. Already now down to our top team. As now, let's head on over here towards 0-2 and the Zombie Boys. As 0-2 looking to play aggressive here as well onto the Zombie Boys, picking up an elimination onto them already, holding the shelter area. Now we shall see how this goes as they look to play it as a trio. They do have XForce right behind them. That's going to be Free Point, 24K, Fate, and Remix here. What are they going to look to do here? Rivera, Crazy, and 13 all here. Rivera, 77K, looking towards Baton, tagging him up there. As now, we look to see what happens here now. As I do believe that is going to be 0-2. Looking to push up, Doran and Coops. DBS in hand, Rivera low on HP. Rivera trying to jump out. Rivera going to get knocked there, but Coops getting knocked in return. 13 going to get that thirst. Doran's going to look for the reset. XForce going to look to try and third party this. Wancho pushed up here as well. Baton going to be holding that back angle. Going to look to possibly push down to help out his teammate or look for another angle right now. As he does spot 24K trying to wrap around. 24K going to stop there. 24K going to start getting tagged up there. Baton going to probably look to play aggressive here. Knowing him. As he looks to do so, switch and see. Gonna get the knock there onto 24K as the rest of XForce push up. But Baton with the turnaround with the pump. Coop looking to try and help out. As 0-2 looking for these thirsts. Baton getting the turnaround with the pump. Getting that elimination. As now he's gonna look to heal up. XForce looking to continue on here. Free Point and Remix last two up. Doran looking to try to dismantle Zombie Boys by himself. Gonna look to throw a stun inside the building there and push straight up with the DBS. They do lose Baton. As that's gonna be a re-knock onto Zombie Boys. Skills of mine trying to help out on the fight. Wancho pushing up here now. Needs to be a little careful not to get knocked as that's gonna be Zombie Boys eliminated there. 0-2 up to 11 eliminations here. Remix, last two players up for XForce as it's him and Free Point. Skills of mine not too far. We're in the top 8 here now. If you start to go out now, you are going to be eliminated. So do be careful here. As Remix is going to start taking some shots from the likes of 0-2. As now, Remix gonna look to hop in his buggy. 0-2, needing to make something happen here. Coop's up close. Remix not too far away. Might look to take some shots towards his way. And Coop's looking to heal up here right now. They're looking towards Free Point. Wancho looking to lead the charge right now. As they're looking to make the push there. Coop's taking some shots as well. Doran looking for the chase down. Shall see how this continues to go for them as they're looking to make this push here. Continuing on, chasing down Free Point. But skills of mine not too far. Chinooks, Silas, Shoyoung, and Small Man here not too far. Might look to chase down onto that solo and join in on the fight of 0-2. But we shall wait and see how this goes in the meantime. As Chinooks, IGL, skills of mine, gonna be leading the charge here. As 0-2 and XForce gonna continue on. Remix gonna hop down into the bunker there. As Coops, Doran, and Wancho gonna be looking to try and hold off. Doran's gonna get knocked there. Remix gonna look for that thirst immediately. Now just down to Wancho and Coops here. Skills of mine joining in on the fight. Shoyoung gonna get knocked there. Free Point gonna look for the thirst. Silas gonna get the knock onto Free Point there. And now they're going to look for that thirst as well as will be their third elimination. There's another team not too far away. That's going to be Dauntless looking to join right in onto this fight of everybody. Losing Rise earlier on. Klaus and Dark right next to one another. Silas trying to take some shots on the back of the buggy. XP3 going to get thirst. Klaus needs to be careful there as Silas looking to chase down here. As Silas going to get knocked there by Klaus with the AUG. Now looking towards Small Man. Small Man switching seeds. Klaus needing to heal up here immediately. Small Man gonna go behind the tree. Does Small Man have a nade? Small Man looking to throw the nade here now. As they look to use it, Klaus not gonna get tagged up. Remix does get eliminated there. So that's gonna be XForce eliminated. Small Man looking to throw another nade here towards Klaus. Klaus running out in the open. Small Man needing to reload his gun. Klaus trying to be a one-man army for now. Klaus, what can you do? Need to watch your backside as Chinooks driving by. Chinooks going to get the knock there with the DBS. Needing to heal up as well now. 0-2. Are they going to look to third party this fight as it's just Wancho and Coops? By the looks of it, they are looking to do so. Coops going to get the knock there onto Small Man. Klaus is going to get thirsted just down to Chinooks now. Shall see how this continues to go out here as the fights continue on for the meantime. Smallman looking to be revived there by Chinooks. Last two alive. Shall see if these fights continuing on. As now 0-2 up to 12 eliminations, looking to make their way in to the zone here. Coops and Wancho, just a two-man show now. 12 eliminations, looking for a spot in zone. We still have straight out of Nepal here. We do have a drop here with the Gilly and MK. Level 3 as well. Xtreme Slayers, the duo, still alive as well with 7 eliminations. Emperor Esports, not too far either. Looking at the mess that the Panthers did make earlier on, making it out alive with the third parties and everything. So let's see how this goes for them as they continue to go on. As another fight, we do still have Bob still alive for Dauntless here. Skills of mine not too far. Bob needing to heal up, needing to be careful here. Skills of mine as Chinooks and Smallman gonna start taking those shots towards him. 6 eliminations here already for Dauntless as well. So we shall see how that goes for them. Let's see how this goes. Bob gonna be the solo one-man army for his team. Dauntless on his back right now, trying to stay alive a little longer to get farther into the placements. But let's head over here to Australia and Nepal. A team I know well that could frag out, but we shall wait and see how this goes. Leon and Wolf, last two up. Leon aware of Bob right behind him. Let's see how this goes here now. As Leon's gonna look to start making it out here. Start rotating into this next zone. Team Aces still 3 alive. Looking to their side. They're gonna spot these players rotating as Bob does get eliminated by Xtreme Slayers. They're looking towards Emperor Brickham. Gonna jump out the car and get eliminated. 0-2 looking towards skills of mine. That's gonna be Coops and Wancho. Are they gonna look to start playing aggressive here? On to that solo there. As now they look to make the push up here. Coops looking to cook up a nade. He does have his teammate in the backside to give him cover fire. Chinooks and Smallman needing to heal up. Coops throwing these nades out. Chinooks is going to get knocked by that one. Is this one going to solidify the second one? As it doesn't make it far. Smallman pushing back. That one's going to land in. That's going to get the thirst there. As Coops picking up his second elimination. Tagging up Smallman with the third. But 0-2 also not playing too aggressive here. Not trying to extend out towards straight out of Nepal's view. As Wancho here gonna look to throw a nade towards Smallman. Does he hear those footsteps of Smallman? Did he see him poke out there? Does tag him up there. Wancho looking to cook up another one here to throw on to Smallman. Does he spot him out in between those smokes? Now going to start spraying down the smoke there. Coops looking to push up as well with the S12. Spraying down the smoke there. Does hear Smallman. Wancho joining him here. Wancho does get eliminated there. That's going to be Smallman getting the 1v2 against 0-2. Leon and Wolf are aware of that. Smallman getting eliminated there by Wolf. Team Aces here takes some shots towards Xtreme Slayers. Xtreme Slayers looking to make the push in here. The duo, Moso and Legend. Trying to make something great happen here for them as they look to push in here. Also going to look to start to boost up here. Smokes and nades going out here. Mollies as well. Let's take a aerial view here for now. As Emperor Esports trying to clear out the compound right in front of them. Make sure nobody in there. as Aces and Xtreme Slayers here taking the fight. 5 nades in Legend's hand. Is he going to look to use them here? Drago on by the stairs right now. Needing to be careful here. That's now Legend and Moso. 6 eliminations between them both. Smokes continuing to go out here. Drago gonna throw a nade himself. Gonna tag up Legend there. Kaz is gonna get a knock onto Aces as well. Legend gonna look to heal up. Aces now just down to Drago and Kaiser. As Moso, is he gonna spot Drago? He does. He's gonna pick up that knock there. As now it's just down to Kaiser. As Kaiser versus Legend and Moso. DDS versus the S-Flow. Which one is better? Kaiser holding that angle. Moso with 1 shot there. Legend free firing right now. As that's going to be Kaiser eliminated. Xtreme Slayers up to 10 eliminations. The duo doing it all right now. As now it's a 2v2v3. Which team is going to come out on top? Straight out of the Nepal. Looking towards Xtreme Slayers right now. Shall see how this goes here. As they look to continue on. Let's see how this goes. Wolf gonna look to start holding off for his teammate, as he does have a spot here. Emperor Esports not too far away, holding a 2-1 split right now. Lure pushed up. Legend and Moso taking the squad house here. Are they aware of Lure being on the side there? I do believe Legend is a bit aware there. Lure does have to move out in front of Legend. Legend's going to spot him, taking those shots towards Lure there. Lure's going to get knocked there by Legend. Legend's going to look to start cooking up the nades here to throw onto Lure to get the confirm, as making the likes of Emperor a 3-man now, as it is a 2v3v2. Nobody having the zone. Emperors, Xtreme Slayers, and straight out of the Nepal needing to move out. As now Xtreme Slayers, they need to move right into straight out of Nepal. So I'll see how this goes. As Moso looking to up, looking to get the U2. Let's see how this goes here now. Straight out of Nepal, Emperor Esports both need to move as well. Xtreme Slayers especially, but straight out of Nepal, not too far away. They also do have a car. So we shall see how this goes. Emperor Esports needing to make something happen here. As Moso's going to look to start to play aggressive here towards Emperor Esports. Looking around here for the meantime. Straight out of Nepal and Emperor Esports looking both towards Moso here. Moso going to look to start cooking up these nades and trying to avoid the nades from himself. Legend going to look to try and rotate along this edge here, as Zohnny's going to start pushing him in here soon. They want to play the backside and start shooting. Emperor Esports in the back. They pick up Brickham there as nades coming their way as well. Panda needs to be careful as well. They do have Kaz right in front of them. Nades continue going out. They spot Kaz there. Kaz damaging himself with the nade. Legend gonna get that knock. Legend needing to make his way in as they look for the thirst. 12 eliminations. Panda low on HP. Straight out of Nepal with the better angle here. More health. Moso low on HP as well. Legend there. Nades gonna start coming out here. As Legend gonna look to start pushing up here. Nades going out. Gonna continue on. Wolf needs to be careful. Leon gonna land his nade. Now just down to Moso. As that is gonna be the likes of straight out of Nepal. Taking game number 1 there. Picking up 4 eliminations to their name. But Xtreme Slayers, the duo, they started a fight with the Panthers, getting a third party with from Dope Esports, and coming out on top and surviving as long as possible as a duo and picking up 13 eliminations as a duo. For the whole team, Xtreme Slayers picking up 13, 5 to Moso, 6 to Legend. The duo staying alive is strong. Emperor taking 3rd there with 1. Team Aces taking 4th with 0. Skills of Mine taking 5th with 7-0-2 taking 6 there with 13 eliminations to their name as well. Dauntless taking 7th with 6 eliminations. 8th going to XForce with 6 eliminations as well. Here are the rest of the results here. So now we take a look here at the rest of the teams. As the first team eliminated, it's going to be Rich Esports there. Let's take a look at stars of the match. Legend going all out with 6. Havoc with best companion. And then Wolf with the finisher. That's going to be game number 1 there. We are going to be right back with the rest of the game, so do stay tuned for that. Alrighty, guys, we are going to be getting into game number 2 here now. As you've seen, first game, straight out in Nepal, taking the very first game, playing that edge of zone, needing to move in once the zone's starting to push out, losing 2 players a little earlier, but making up for it, getting that win there, 0-2, getting close up there, as well as Xtreme Slayers being a duo from early on, taking the fights that they did. Hey, shall see how that goes for them and how the rest of the game goes for all these other teams. I mean, a lot of action we did see between all these teams. 0-2 Xtreme Slayers, straight on Nepal, Emperors towards the end there. Let's take a look at the plane here. It does start towards Oasis, going all the way down past Impala there. Shall see how this goes. Gonna leave the map up for a bit. So let's see where these teams are gonna look to go and what fights we're gonna get. And shall see if these teams like the Xtreme Slayers, straight on Nepal, and Emperors are gonna continue playing aggressive, especially Xtreme Slayers. I mean, they played a really aggressive, picked up knocks. So we gotta see how this goes between all these teams. Dauntless was playing aggressive as well. 0-2. Shall see if they look to play aggressive as well in all these other teams. So we shall see how it goes. And yeah, and if you have a favorite team, do show some support in the chat, root them on, and see how they do. Let's see how game number 2 here goes. As it is, Miramar shall wait for the action. We are going to head over to San Martin. We do have teams there already, like the Panthers, as well as XForce here. XForce did very decent last game, but getting into the fight with 0-2 cost them their lives there, as we do have Xtreme Slayers and the likes of INSIDIOUS Originals. Now getting into it here. Xtreme Slayers picking up the first eliminations. That's going to be Freddy Moso looking to try and wrap around right now. Trying to wrap around here, looking to find a spot here in this cranny in the shed, hoping for them to move out. Freddy with the knife. He did get the opening knock and thirst. So shall see how that goes for them and what they're going to look to do here as the Panthers and XForce look to take their fight. Freddy moving around here. M4 on his back, as well as a Tommy gun. Nades being thrown out here. Legend looking to push up as well. They got the CQC guns. Are they going to be able to use them to their full advantage? Trapper holding the wall there. Moso looking to move around though. As Assaulter going to look to take the push up. As the likes of Legend, I do believe, or Poppy Sour with the shotgun here. Trying to take a 1v1 here with Phoenix as 12, but half HP. He's going to hop into the building, look to try and push back towards his teammates. And also just heal up just a little bit. Nade's going to tag him up. Phoenix needing to be careful here. As an S12, but Phoenix going to get the knock there onto him. As now the likes of the rest of Xtreme Slayers going to look to start pushing towards Phoenix. Freddy is knocked though. Legend has a UMP and Uzi looking to try and push up here. Uzi in hand, UMP, not much ammo. Trapper going to get thirsted there, as well as Assaulter. I'm also picking up those thirsts now. Now they're looking to try and push up onto Phoenix after possibly getting the revive onto Freddy here. Phoenix trying to move around, make him push to him. Moso reloading his gun. They're going to look to possibly push up here soon. So we shall see how this goes. Shotguns being picked up as well. Shotguns being the meta as of right now. Don't really see those DMRs and Bolties. Freddy pre-firing the window there. So now they're looking to make the push up here onto Phoenix. Freddy gonna look to try to hop onto the wall here and jump onto the ledge. Phoenix trying to avoid the mollies right now as Moso throwing them in. Or I do believe they might be Phoenix throwing the mollies in. Legend and Freddy here. Freddy pushed up. Moso gonna look to push up as well. Phoenix being in that corner. That's gonna be Phoenix and INSIDIOUS Originals completely wiped out there now as XForce and the Panthers now getting into the fight as well here. Gander gonna get a spray down onto 24K. Remix being the last one up, I do believe. Remix and Fate as well as Free Point being up. They're gonna be looking to try to push up. Fate being revived. Fate pushing up onto Gat God. He has a double barrel here. Not much HP as 24K does get knocked there as well. So that's going to be Fate getting knocked there by Cat God. Free Point going to get thirsted as well as Fate. I do believe it's just down to Remix and 24K here now. Shall see what they look to do and how this is going to go for these teams. Hopefully the Panthers don't lose a single player with the rest of XForce here. That's XForce, just a duo. Unless they can 2v4. They're trying to clear out the buildings here. Ander going for a wide angle here. He's going to spot Remix there. He's waiting it out. Playing it low right now. Remix going to be given away towards Ander. Ander needing to be careful here not to make a sound towards Remix. Remix is going to hear that. As the rest of the Panthers pushing up. Cat God aware of them. As Ander getting this wide angle here for his team. Remix inside the building here. Ander did see Remix there. Remix gonna be looking to hop out there. As the rest of the Panthers trying to push up. As the Panthers pushing up here. Remix still unaware of Ander. 24K gonna get spotted there as well as that's gonna be XForce eliminated. Illusion knocked as now we do have another fight going on. I do believe that's Emperor Esports here. Panda does get eliminated here earlier on already. Now shall see how the rest of this goes for them. Are they gonna be able to take this fight with the likes of VRZ Esports LATAM? Shall see how this goes. As VRZ looking to loot up the crate for the meantime. As Emperor slowly just moving along, trying to spot him out. Maybe see if they get the elimination. It's here. As Thor's looking to pick up his teammate Kaz. For the meantime. So now they're looking to start making the rotation. Brookham already pushed up. Already for their team. Now everything is going to be a little quiet for the meantime. So shall see how this goes. 15 teams left. 57 alive. Let's head on over towards the likes of 0-2. One of the fragging teams from last game. Shall see what they are looking to do. Doran, Baton, Wancho, and Coops. Shots being taken already. I do believe that's Coops and Baton there taking some shots. That was on to Team Aces. Wancho and Doran moving up ahead for them to try and get a compound for them up ahead on edge of zone. Trying to make sure everything is open for them. So when it does come to time, taking this fight with Team Aces, gonna continue on. Coots with the QBZ4X, gonna get the knock there onto Sadara. Are they gonna now look to start playing aggressive? Chills, Drago, and Kaiser. Last three up here. We shall see how this goes. Chills is gonna get knocked there by Wancho. Kaiser Behind the wall, Coops pushed up. Kaiser a little low on HP. Coops going to look to throw a molly towards Kaiser's way. Kaiser going inside. 0-2 looking to make this push up here. Kaiser 1 HP. Doran going to get that knock onto Kaiser. Now they're looking for Drago here. As Baton pushed up. Baton going to look to start pushing up here onto Drago by himself for now. Looking to cook up a nade to throw onto them. Throwing out the nade. That one's going to connect as everyone on 0-2 picks up an elimination onto Team Aces there. And that's going to be Team Aces wiped out with 0 eliminations to their name there. But there is still 2 more games. Shall wait and see how this goes. So now they do still have the rest of the game. Not losing a single player either to the team of Aces. Now they're going to be looking to play it possibly even more aggressive like they did last game. See how this continues to go. Take a look at the map here. Skills of Mine looking to take more central area. The Panthers still in San Martin. Straight out in Nepal. Might be looking to gatekeep the likes of Xtreme Slayers. So the rest of these teams looking to make a rotation into the zone. Get a spot. We might see the likes of Rich Esports and Emperor Esports get into it as well. But we shall just wait and see for the meantime here. As we do have a fight going on. REVERB. Chosen's going to get knocked there. That is going to be that Dino here for Zombie Boys looking towards the likes of REVERB. But Triggs is going to be given that cover fire. Chosen more than likely not going to be able to get revived. Klaus over there taking some shots as well towards the likes of Zombie Boys. Chosen going to get thirsted there. Bev going to be eliminated. Does Dadino spot the likes of Daku? Daku spots Dadino. Dadino going to avoid those shots. But now going to change his focus to Daku there in the McLaren buggy. Now he's aware there is more than just one team over here. There are quite a few teams in this area. Rich, Zombie Boys, Dauntless, as well as REVERB. REVERB looking to rotate though for the meantime. So we shall see how this continues to go. Rise looking to push up here just a little bit. Maybe looking to just grab some things out his car. That's crazy up on the rock still. Manic and 0-2 looking to start taking a fight as well now. Gonna head over there towards 0-2. Coops being up in the front line right now. As well as Wancho right next to him. Picking up the knock onto Vortex. It's going to be causing some struggles here for Manic to try to push up as Vortex trying to crawl backwards. Manic need to try to have a good game here. They did go out pretty decent. Serrana being a little hill glitch there towards Coops. Coops need to be careful of Hoity. Hoity exposing them. Doran going for a wide rotation. Coops getting tagged up there. As I do believe Manic getting the revive there. Astro being the one. But Doran with the wide rotation here. Taking some shots here already. Now looking to start making more of a wraparound here onto Manic. As that is also Baton looking to do the same. They're trying to sandwich in onto Manic here. Baton pushed up. Hoity going to start taking those shots. Baton going to jump out and look to take them here. As well as Doran coming in with the Groza. They get the knock onto Vortex again there. Wancho and Coops here. Wancho with the DBS. First the S12K. Coops with the nade onto Astro. Now just down to Rana. As that is going to be Manic eliminated. And 0-2 up to 8 eliminations already here now. Just still 4 alive as well. So we shall see how they continue to do here now. As they look to continue picking up these points here. Dauntless continuing on their fight, picking up the revive, looking towards REVERB for the meantime now, as they did rotate around them here, looking to start taking the fight with them, and see if they could pick up some early elims as zone is closing down. As you can see, Dark and Bob, or Klaus and Dark, looking to try to make it out away as Rise and Bob looking towards Zombie Boys now. Rise with the 6X with the M4. Try to spray down Crazy here. As Klaus and Dark pulling up here. Trying to keep themselves up and going for the meantime. Gonna be playing it a little passive for now. Just zone 2 closing down. Gonna be heading on over to zone number 3 here soon. So, shall see how that goes. Zone number 3 closing here. Zone number 2 here closing here. And we do still have 13 teams up. Still quite a few teams for these next few zones. Gonna be a lot of action as well. Let's see how this continues to go. As Dope Esports and Skills of Mine getting close by one another. Small Man, is he gonna spot out Baby Ting there? As well as Havoc pushing up as well. Small Man, maybe start taking some shots towards Havoc's truck since it is smoking already there. Dope Esports slowly rotated by Xtreme Slayers and 0-2. 0-2 gonna lose Coops there now. Is 0-2 gonna look to start playing aggressive here towards Xtreme Slayers? Are they aware that Xtreme Slayers are just a duo? We've seen what Xtreme Slayers has been able to do just as a duo as well. They are able to play aggressive, pick up those eliminations just as a duo. Baby Ting pulling up towards Ander here. Ander aware of Baby Ting pulling up. But Dope Esports, the rest of them towards the likes of Xtreme Slayers. Tensa going to get knocked there by Legend. Havoc with the 3X on the M249. They also need to be careful of Skills of Mine. Skills of Mine, are they going to look to third party this fight? Or are they just going to let it slip out of their hands as Zombie Boys are also looking at third party? Tensa getting shot at here now. Havoc not going to be able to get the revive as the Panthers pick up the knock onto Baby Ting as well. Now just down to Drago and Havoc here. 0-2 looking to take a fight as well now. So they pick up a knock there onto VRZ Esports. A lot of action now starting to happen here as the zone does start to close in and everyone's starting to get closer here. As you see, the zone being a little small, water treatment being in the area. Wancho with the 3X on the M4, trying to get another knock here. Mafiasa gonna get knocked there and thirsted immediately. Doran and Baton might be looking to regroup with Wancho. As W07 gonna be spotted there by Wancho. Wancho's gonna be giving those comms out for his teammates to know where these players are, not just where one or two players. As they are looking to make sure they have every angle possible open to take this fight. Take a look at the map here where all of these teams reside. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. 0-2. Continuing on the shots there. But VRZ Esports being a little hill glitch. Wancho needing to be careful as well with the ammo being a little low there. Doran getting tagged up here as well. He has a Groza and an M4. So we shall see how that goes. Ammo count being a little low for him as well. VRZ continuing on their shot. Head on over towards their way. They have a little more ammo here. Baki does need to be careful though. His helmet being one tap. So he does need to be careful not to get hit in the head, because his helmet will break. And more than likely, he's going to have to be a little careful here. As now Wancho getting tagged up there. As he does have to be careful here. 0-2, need to make a move into the zone. Baton still holding his shot. Oppie continuing taking the shots there from 0-2. Zone does pop up. As you see, leaving San Martin. Water treatment still having the ridge there as well. As by the looks of VRZ, going to be looking to take that area as well. Xtreme Slayers aren't a duo, actually. I thought they did lose a player. They are a trio. Need to be careful. Havoc taking those shots. They have 6 eliminations here. So, continuing on where they left off from last game. On edge of zone as well. As Havoc and Drago still alive. Over there by Skills of Mine. Skills of Mine now looking to take a fight towards REVERB. Picking up a knock onto one. Blaze going to pick up a knock onto another. As it is just a solo left for REVERB. That's going to be Triggs. That's going to be Shoyoung. Looking for the wraparound here to find Triggs right now. But Triggs more up ahead here. Does spot him. Triggs going to be behind the tree there. As that's going to be the likes of REVERB eliminated. Dauntless looking to take a fight with Zombie Boys as well. They did lose Rise. As now they're looking to take the fight with Zombie Boys. Ladino gonna get knocked and thirsted there immediately. Klaus low on HP here. Needs to be careful of the backside. DBS in hand. He's aware of Crazy right now. Gonna look to throw a molly out. As that's gonna be Zombie Boys eliminated. Taking their compound. The Panthers looking their way here as well. Taking the shots towards their backside. Making sure Rich doesn't push up onto them. As they do need to heal up. Dauntless need to make their way towards the Panthers. Right up in front of them right now. So we shall see how this looks to continue to go on. XP3 looking to use the bandages here. Bob, Klaus, and XP3 gonna need to look to start rotating as all these teams are looking to do so now. Xtreme Slayers, let's head on over towards their way. They're going to have the likes of Dope Esports pushing in onto them here soon. As well as Skills of Mine looking to do here as well. Passing by, looking to make the crash here immediately. Frady, Legend, and Moso here. Frady getting tagged out from the third party. Mollies are going to start coming in here, doing some work here onto Skills of Mine. Silas being careful here. They get the knock and thirst onto Legend. Frady getting knocked there just down to Moso. Small man going to get knocked there by Moso as well. Moso with the S12 here. The rest of Skills of Mine up ahead of him. Dope Esports looking to join in onto this fight. That's going to be it. 3 knocks there. 0-2 actually going to be the team looking to third party this fight. They're going to look for the thirst here onto Skills of Mine. Chinix being the last one alive. Dope Esports looking to chime in onto this party as well. Picking up a knock onto Wancho here. Gonna look to start throwing in the nades here as well. Doran looking for that reset nades coming in there for that thirst. Baton, Doran, last 2 up. Doran with the Groza still. Nades continuing to go out here. Wancho looking to try to be revived. Nades continuing to go on. Doran getting a knock onto Havoc. Drago being the last one. Doran might look to start playing aggressive here. 12 eliminations here. 4-0-2. Doran looking to cook up a nade. Drago being behind the wall. Doran, are you going to look to start to play aggressive here now? Or go for your revive onto your teammate? Saturday is going to be Drago eliminated. Now they're going to look for the reset onto Wancho. 14 eliminations. 4-0-2. Dreamzy going to get knocked there by Bob. Dauntless being alive, straight on the ball, looking towards that wave, looking for that elimination as the rest of VRZ looking to push in. Dauntless right behind the likes of Lure there. Lure picks up the knock on the Clouds. Emperor Esports leaving Lure on that backside, being anchor side. Lure going to get knocked by Bob. Bob needing to heal up now. XP3 going to look to push up to get the revive onto Klaus here, but need to be careful of the rest of Emperors. As Emperors do need to be careful of Rich Esports as well. Straight out of the paw, looking to make the push up here onto the likes of VRZ Esports. Throwing out the nade here, moving out away from the compound. Nades coming towards their way as well. Bobby being the last one alive, as well as Mesro but Wolf getting knocked as well by 0-2. 0-2 trying to join in on this fight as well. Baton gonna hop in the buggy, look to pick up his teammate. Wolf being that anchor side. They do spot BRZ looking for the thirst. Do they spot the straight out of Nepal players? They do spot Leon, but they're gonna look to pick up their teammates and make their way in. Baton with 7 eliminations. 16-2 the team right now. Baton gonna drop off Wancho at the buggy. Baton needing to make a push in. They're going to lose their front tire. Doran getting knocked as well by Dauntless. Dauntless just up ahead here, looking towards these teams. Straight out of Nepal. Getting the final elimination there, as well as they lose Wolf. Outta going to get knocked there. Cat going to get spotted there. Wancho picking up that knock. 0-2. Making the push in. As that's going to be 0-2. Eliminated there with 17 eliminations. Dauntless up to 7. Top 5 situation here. Looking towards Emperor Esports. Kaz is going to get knocked there by Klaus. As Rich Esports looking to chime in onto straight out of Nepal. The Panthers here. Aware of Spence leaving Dauntless. Looking to make the push down towards Rich Esports. Or Emperor Esports. As just down to Brickham. Brickham not turning on to Dark. Dark's going to get that final eliminations. 9 eliminations here now for Dauntless. Now they're looking to turn on to Spence here. Are they going to look to crash onto Spence and take his shed there? As Spence is just a solo. Klaus is going to look to stay on the backside as Bob and Dark look to push up here. Smoke's going to start coming out. Bob underhanded a molly there. Smoke's coming out from Spence here. Spence going to look to move out. Spence going to be eliminated there by Rich Esports. Dark going to look to take the shed here as well. Bob going to get knocked. The Panthers taking the high ground now, as they pick up a knock onto Chat. Their top 3 situation now. The Panthers, Dauntless, and the likes of Rich Esports. The Panthers looked and grabbed the cars, looking for Rich Esports as well. Chat being knocked just down to Klaus and XB3. Klaus needing to be careful. His car gonna be blown up. Klaus gonna look to blow it up himself as well. Klaus gonna look to use it for some cover as Bob gonna spot Daku. Not Bob. Dark here. Gonna need to be careful as the Panthers gonna be looking to move in towards his way. Cat Guard gonna get spotted there with the smoking truck there. As the Panthers now looking to try to push their way in here. Klaus looking to do the same. The Panthers not looking his way as he slowly makes his way in. The Panthers now need to try to make their way in. Does he spot the likes of the Panthers there? Klaus avoiding the shots from the Panthers there, as the Panthers looking to take advantage of moving in. Klaus, let's head on over towards his way. Airdrop a rock not too far up ahead. He has 4 smokes he can use. Rich on the right side. He's going to wait it out. Let the Panthers play too aggressive. Peek on over towards Rich and start third partying as the Otta's going to get knocked there by XP3. It's now Rich looking to try and fight back against the Panthers. Legend still bleeding out. Gohan and Jat on HP. Nades going towards Klaus. Ander going to get knocked there as well. Illusion low on HP. Dark going to look to start throwing the smokes out here for himself. So let's see how this goes now. Klaus going to need to start smoking himself out and trying to make something happen as Rich looking his way. That's going to be Klaus getting knocked. Nade going towards Jat's way. Is it going to connect? Jat just barely being alive there. Klaus looking to try to be revived by Dark. Nades coming his way as well right now, as he continues to throw the smokes out here. The Panthers having the zone, getting the revive onto Illusion. As Rich looking to try to reverse the Urus there, as they try to make their way into the zone. The Panthers continuing on taking their shots towards their way. Gonna look to throw some smokes out. Dark needing to try to make his way as well. Rich having some ridges there. Are they fully in? Gohan needing to expose himself. XP3 going to pick up that knock there. Jack going to get knocked as well. Kalan low. Taking some zone. XP3, a one-man show now. What's going to happen? Waiting for Kalan to take some shots towards his way. As that's going to be Kalan. Eliminate. Cat God needing to move. As Dark, is he going to start spraying down that smoke? Or is he going to look to heal up as he has smokes right next to him as well? And they're going to be looking to heal up. Nades coming out his way as well. Needs to be careful of that one. There's another one right next to him here. As we get an aerial view, that's going to be the Panthers taking game number 2 there. The Panthers taking game number 2, 11 eliminations to their name. Dauntless, second place, hopping in to the top 3 there. Picking up quite a bit of eliminations themselves as well with 11. Rich Esports hopping up in 3rd with 4. Nepal taking out 4th place this game with 3. Emperor Esports going out in 5th with 0. 0-2. Having a decent fragging game, but only getting 6th place there. VRZ going out in 7th with 1. Dope Esports going out in 8th with 0. Skills of Mine missing out there with 4 eliminations. Now, let's take a look at the rest of the results here now. As we continue down, we get to the bottom. INSIDIOUS Originals being the first team eliminated, going out with 1 elimination to their name. Take a look at stars of the match. Baton going all out with 8 elimination, losing with best companion, and as well as the finisher. That's going to be game number 2 done and dusted. We are going to be right back for game number 3. We are going to be heading into Sanok, so do stay tuned for that. Yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are going to be getting into game number 3 here now, as we are going to be heading into Sanhok. As you're seeing, game number 1 going to the likes of Stray and Nepal. Game number 2 going to the Panthers there. So, shall see how this continues to go with these teams that are looking to take the number 1 spot. As of right now, 0-2 holding the number 1 spot right now. No wins to their name. Those eliminations doing them justice, though. But we shall see how these next 2 games go. As now we're going to be hopping into the plane. So let's see how this plane is going to be looking to do these teams. Plane is going to start right next to Cal, going all the way down past Shami there. So let's see how this goes. And who is going to be looking to take this game and calling it theirs. Let's see how this goes. Everybody already looking to jump out here now. Let's see what early fights we're going to be getting. By the looks of it, we might have a couple teams looking to take a fight earlier on here. Zombie Boys, Baton, 0-2 and Zombie Boys, as well as XForce, all over here in Cal. 3 teams landing right next to one another. So see if this is where everything starts. Dorn is a bit away from his teammates, so he does need to be a little careful here. But Dope Esports already starting us off in the likes of Paradise. As REVERB losing 2 players already. We have Dope Esports as well as Rich Esports here with REVERB. 3 teams in Paradise. Another hot drop happening here. REVERB just down to Triggs and Next. So we shall see how this continues to go and how they're going to look to continue taking the fights here. That's now Team Aces and Xtreme Slayers taking their fight. Havoc with the UMP. They're looking to make the push here onto REVERB. Trix is going to be spotted. Trix is going to get knocked. Now just down to Next. Daku going to look to third party here. Daku getting tagged up. Tensa pushing up here. Low on HP. Needing to heal up here. Aces and Xtreme Slayers continuing on their fight. Tensa going to get knocked there by Next with the nade. Next getting healed up. Baby Tank here with the DBS. Tensa trying, almost getting thirsted there by Next. Havoc going to get knocked there as well. Drago going to look to push back, as now the likes of Rich Esports trying to push up here. Baby Tank going to look to hop on the top side. Going to get knocked and thirsted there as Rich Esports looking to take the fight there and taking out the rest of Dope Esports. Now just down to REVERB. They're aware of REVERB being here. Kalan not being able to jump on top there. Looking to play aggressive here. Jat, Daku, Jas, and Kalan. Are they aware that they are in that back area? As they do get the knock there onto Next. Now just down to Triggs. As that's going to be REVERB eliminated. Going to head up here towards the north side. Zombie Boys continuing on their fight. 3-point being knocked as well. Valak, the last player up for XForce here. Fate, Remix, and 3-point all pretty much being eliminated here already. 0-2 just down to Wancho, Doran, and Baton. DBS is in the hand of Zombie Boys. 0-2 trying to pick up some more eliminations here, as well as having DBS's in their hands. Crazy's going to get knocked there by Baton. Doran going to look for that thirst there, as Baton does get knocked. Doran trying to hold off Dadino, as well as trying to get the reset onto his teammate, as Wancho tries to hold off, as the rest of Zombie Boys trying to push in. Wancho going to get knocked there. Dadino going to get knocked though, as now it's just down to Doran. Doran need to try and clutch up here. Valak looking to try to push up as well. Wancho trying to be revived. Baton might try as well. Zombie Boys pushing up. Valak wrapping around as well. Doran gonna look for the thirster. Gonna get eliminated, as that's gonna be the likes of Doran now needing to heal up. Valak gonna be looking to try to help out his teammate. Doran gonna get the thirst there. Valak trying to climb in here. on the ledge. Valak trying to get an angle here, try to help out, pick up some eliminations. Wancho still bleeding out as Dorian gets the reset there. Dorian going to look automatically get the reset onto Wancho, but that's going to be Baton. Valak trying to hold off for XForce here. Valak low on HP now as Wancho and Baton live still going to help out their teammates, as that is going to be XForce getting eliminated there as well. 0-2, just losing Coop, but picking up 7 eliminations, showing they don't need a veteran like Coops to still be alive to play aggressive. Coops is good, but Coops, if they're all 4 alive, they could frag out even more, and everybody knows that. But 0-2, even just being a trio, still being able to put up the elimination numbers. We've seen it countless of times already here. Now, down to 11 teams already. Everybody is spread out right now. As you can see, first zone favoring more towards the northern side of the map. Boot camp being center of zone right now. So we shall see how this goes for the rest of the game, as the zone is closing down. Just first zone, already losing quite a bit of teams already. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes here, as we are just going to set on to 0-2 here for the meantime, as I continue to look to loot up. Zone closing down completely. Some of these teams looking to rotate up to the zone, being looted up here. 0-2 looking for cars. They got a Murado. Wancho gonna get that Murado. Dorian gonna make sure to put that top up so they don't get sprayed out. Because now they're looking to make the rotation here. Baton looking to take Tap Mock here for the meantime. Zone 2 does pop, still continuing to shift up a little more north here. As you see, some of these teams playing on the edge. Manic and Skills of Mine not too far from one another. Skills of Mine and Manic might be looking to take a fight here. Chinooks and 4-3X already losing some HP. Shoyoung and Silas there trying to push up. Silas pushing up with the McLaren buggy there. Gonna spot Astro. Astro gonna tag up Silas there. Silas needing to be careful not to crash the car. Astro being tagged up as Chinooks pushing up here, cooking up the nades as they do here out Hoity. But there's another team not too far away either. That's going to be Emperor Esports here. Nades going out there, not tagging them up. Hoity throwing a nade out as well towards Shoyoung. Shoyoung throwing a nade himself. More nades continue going out there. Chinooks getting tagged up there now by Emperor Esports. Chinooks aware that they're down there. Gonna pull out the 3x there. Starting to tag them up there. Chinooks needs to be careful of his car. Dauntless looking to take a fight with VRZ Esports. Bob gonna pick up that elimination. As now they're looking to continue on this fight towards Manic. Astro up ahead. Hoity to the right of them. Free fire there. Does have a DBS. But Manic getting trapped between Emperor. This is going to cause some struggles here between them and Emperors there. Hoity picking up a knock. That's going to be Manic eliminated there. Skills of Mine needing to pick up the resets here as Emperor Esports looking to play aggressive here already. Brickham throwing these nades out here, trying to get the thirst here as they pick up the thirst onto those fallen players. Now they're looking to push up onto Silas and Smallman now. Silas going to pick up a knock onto Lure. Now Smallman picking up one as well. That's going to be Skills of Mine eliminated there. As now let's head up over here towards straight out in Nepal. Picking up an elimination as well onto the likes of ATOMX Esports. Now are they going to look to start playing aggressive towards their wave? Wolf in the buggy scouting it out. As they do get the reset. Wolf crashing into the trees. Going to hit the car there. Crashing into the trees here constantly. Needed to be careful. Atom Esports are nearby as he's going to start cooking up a nade to throw on to Revan. 21K gonna hop in the buggy. As now looking to start to rotate out here. Trying to take the shots with the Og. Not connecting there completely. Zone coming in. 0-2 might be looking to take another fight here soon with the Panthers. Are they aware that they're in that compound? We shall just wait and see here. As they're slowly making their way back. Doran, I believe, is possibly going to go grab cars. Zone still closing in. Going to head back over here towards the likes of Trick for a Tom. As Spence are taking those shots. He's going to hear these cars pass by as his teammates are looking to regroup with him to try and pick him up. Trick trying to continue on rotating by. Trick low on HP. Revan going to get that knock there. Leon and Wolf here. Wolf going to pick up a knock onto Ecstasies. But Spence looking to be revived. Leon looking to try and save his teammate after picking up another knock onto a Tom. But Blaze and Wolf trying to do something now. Let's head on over to Blaze. Blaze looking to push up in the Murado, Og, and DBS. Revan just going to be up ahead. That's going to be the likes of a Tom eliminated. Wolf getting a 3-piece onto them there as well. Now they're going to get the full reset onto Spence and start making their ways in. At 0-2 having a good spot, but Rich Esports taking the center of zone. VRZ not too far away either. Emperor Esports going to be a little behind as well. As Team Aces looking to make their way in as a duo. Losing some earlier on, down to 8 teams here as well. Here, so we shall see how this goes. Jat taking some shots towards Blocka there. Kaz right next to him as well. So, let's see how this goes. They're going to look to save the car. Klocka not being spotted there. Jat now spotting him there. Taking the shots. Looking to try and pick up a knock there. Possibly to maybe even look to push up here, but no reason to do so as Zone is now starting to close in here. 5 eliminations towards Rich Esports, Jas with 4 of those, and Kalon with 1. Let's head on over here towards Dauntless. Dauntless with 2 eliminations towards from VRZ Esports. Now they're looking to try and possibly make their way across. There's a bridge there, but they need to be careful. But there's also the waterland they could possibly cross as well as having a horse. They do spot Jazz. Klaus being cautious, waiting for Jazz to move out again to possibly try. Probably going to eat a little bit of zone as well. The Panthers, the winner of last game. 4 eliminations, just a trio now. Papa Trees, Ander, and Cat Guard. Not having Outta in their team right now, but shall see what they do as they have already upped the 4 eliminations just as a trio. Now looking towards Baton, Ander, 3X on the M4. Going to start taking those shots, not going to connect. Baton being a little hill glitch there. They're going to continue taking the shots. Rich Esports as well. Take some shots towards VRZ or actually Emperor Esports. Meros still down to the rock here. Needs to be a little careful. Team Ace is slowly moving up behind Emperor's Esports right now. Could possibly just third party them. And Rich, as Rich taking the shots towards them. Zone looking to push up towards Tatmok there. 0-2's Hill still in zone. Doran looking to move out for an airdrop there. As you see, getting that level 3 armor, vest, and bag. As Aces and Emperor Esports now getting into it. Emperor Esports, are they going to look to start playing aggressive off that knock and thirst? As Rich going to look to start taking some shots towards them as well. As Lure pushing up with the UAZ. Chills the last player up for Team Aces. As Chills going to get almost the knock onto Lure, but Lure 1 HP. Now needing to heal up. Zone going to be closing in here soon. if they do need to move through some teams like Rich Esports, Dauntless, also being down there, as well as VRZ, not too far away. Dauntless here, looking to take the hill from the likes of Rich Esports for the meantime. Class is going to get knocked there by Jas, though. Are they going to look to get an open and knock onto Daku and Jas? They do get an open and knock. Going to look to possibly crash that because Rich Esports are a little split up. Rise going to get knocked there as well, peeking a little too much. As Dark going to look to get that revive. Dauntless need to make a move here soon. Zone slowly coming in. As let's head on over here towards straight out of Nepal. Being a little split up here as well. So let's see how this goes. As Emperor Esports looking to make their move in. Right next to Rich Esports, straight on Nepal. Possibly going to hear that and look to push out. As well as Dauntless here. Might be looking to do the same, as now they're looking to make a rotation out here. Panthers needed to do the same. The Panthers going to have the edge over Dauntless right now, as they are going to be up ahead. Dauntless going to be 2-2 split in cars, but Dauntless having the man advantage, picking up a knock onto Papa Trees. Going to get that thirst as well. Rise in the car there, looking towards Cat God, tagging him up. Now he's looking to make a rotation in. They have 0-2 up ahead. As Rise and Bob looking to push up that way. Klaus is going to get knocked there by Cat God. As XP3 low on HP. Cat God going to get knocked. Doran right in front is Rise. Rise going to get that knock there. Immediately get the third. 0-2. They have some trouble here. As Baton up ahead of Bob and Rise. Now they're the last two. As XP3 gets knocked. Dauntless. Now they're going to look to push back down that way to go get the reset on to their teammates. So let's see how this goes. Andrew being right up ahead there. As that's going to be the Panthers eliminated. Now they're going to look for the reset. Throwing some smokes out. Wancho and Baton. The last two alive for 0-2. Baton taking some shots. Getting a thirst on XP3 and Klaus. So we shall see how this goes here now. As now they have Zone looking to push in. They're going to look to take this cars here. Bob and Rise, just a duo now. Now looking to make their way in straight out of Nepal. Making their way in here as well. Taking the compound up ahead of Emperor's Dauntless. Are they going to be looking to take edge right now of this hill? Just right in front of 0-2. That is going to be Doran and Baton. Bob and Rise here looking to take this fight. Baton pushed up. Wancho. Gonna get knocked there by Bob. As Rise gets knocked as well. Bob gonna be getting saved there as they take out 0-2. Baton gonna be eliminated there by 4 Bros. Lure as now straight on the Paul looking towards the way of Dauntless. Rise is gonna get thirsted there. Bob eliminated as well. Jas pushing up, getting those eliminations, but now needing to push back down straight on the Paul, being in the zone. Jas getting shot at there, gonna look to loot up. Straight on the Paul has Emperor Esports, but they're looking towards the likes of Rich Esports. Spence and Leon looking towards Emperor Esports though, but Emperor Esports need to push down just a little bit. As Zone is just right up ahead of them, but we shall wait and see how this goes. Just down to our last 3 teams. 4v4 v3, Rich Esports, Emperor Esports, as well as straight out of Nepal. What are these teams going to look to do here now? All 3 being Titan Premier teams. Who is going to look to take this game for themselves as well? Emperor Esports going to take a knock there. Klocka going to be the one getting knocked. Straight on Nepal. Gonna look to now use this time to start rotating into the zone as Emperor Esports looking towards their way. Leon and Spence making their way in here as Daku does get knocked there. Lure gonna get knocked there by Wolf. For Emperor Esports having 2 knocked. Wolf gonna look to throw some smokes out. Emperor Esports looking towards Rich Esports right now as Rich Esports just having Jazz left. As now straight in Nepal looking to make the push up towards the likes of Emperor Esports as well. Looking at third party here as Emperor Esports just down to a few. Emperor Esports going to go out as that's going to be straight out in the Nepal. Pushing up on the backside, taking the third party and taking the win here tonight. Straight on the pole, taking first place in the third game here, picking up 7 eliminations. Emperor taking second there with 11 eliminations. Rich Esports going out in third with 9. Dauntless going out in fourth with 7. 0-2 going out in fifth with 9. Furzy Esports going out in sixth with 1. The Panthers going out in 7th with 4. Team Aces going out in 8th with 4. As Tom going out in 9th, missed on the top 8 with 1 elimination. Now we take a look at the rest of the results here now of this match. So we do have one more game left to go. Xtreme Slayers is going to be the first team eliminated, but picking up 2 eliminations to their name as well, though. Not going out empty-handed. Take a look at stars of the match. Josh going all out with 6 eliminations to their name. As best companion goes to Andrew Blaze, taking the finisher as well there. As that's going to be game number 3 done. As now we will be right back with the very last game. So do stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are going to be getting into the very last game for tonight. The 7 p.m.s here, as we do still have 9:30s as well. So I hope you guys do stay tuned for that one as well. But with that being said, night game number 3 going to straight out in Nepal, third partying, delaying, well. Third partying the likes of Emperor Esports as well as the likes of Rich Esports fighting, and then third partying getting those final eliminations there towards the end. By picking up that win really big, picking up those 10 placement points. But with that being said, we're going to be getting into the play now, as it does start on that Western Bay area, going up towards the Eastern Bay there now, as it's a very different playing path from the very first game, giving it more areas for these teams to try to go to. And yeah, we shall see how this goes as well for these teams that are looking to be able to get to their drops without any early fights. Are we going to see that early fight that we did see in the first one, as Dope Esports, Rich Esports, as well as the likes of INSIDIOUS Originals being in Pachinki there with one another? So we shall see how this goes, as everyone is looking to jump out and see how this goes. Let's head on over to the 0-2 plays here now, as they look to make it to their drops. Are they going to have that fight like they did earlier on, or what is going to happen here, as this is the last and final game of 7th tonight? So let's see who is looking to take the number 1 spots. Zone does pop here, as you do see, looking to favor the main island. Military island still in the zone though, just a little bit. Dope already taking a fight, as Havoc, I do believe, was the only one in the room. That's Havoc going to be eliminated. Team Aces and the Panthers now looking to get into a fight. Illusion going to be the first one eliminated, but there is also Zombie Boys here. As now Crazy does get knocked there by the likes of Ander. Ander here facing off against Zombie Boys. Gonna get knocked there, as Gazwa gonna look for the reset onto his teammate, as Ander's gonna be looking to be revived. DSK in the match here as well, getting the resets. Cat God looking to push up, throwing some nades out towards Crazy and Gazwa. Hearing the shotguns there. Nades going out from Crazy. Mollies as well. Door's going to be broken there. Gazwa going to be tagged up. Patrice pushing up as well. Cat God looking to throw nades out. See if he can do any work. Emperor Esports also looking to get into a fight as well. They're aware of them going outside. Crazy going to get knocked there. Now just down to Gazwa. Gazwa gets the knock down to Patrice. Patrice going to be looking to be saved here by Cat God. Tom and Emperor getting in the fight. 13 looking to make a push up here, as that's going to be Zombie Boys eliminated there. INSIDIOUS Originals looking to get into a fight here as well for Rich Esports. Rich Esports losing a player there. That's going to be lost in, as INSIDIOUS Originals possibly going to be looking to try to get the reset onto their teammate. Galan trying to move along here. Jaslos on TV. Jaslo on HP as well. Getting knocked there now. As Galan and Daku, last 2 up here. Daku being across the road. Chopper going to be looking to be revived as well. Just slowly crawling along the road as well. Smoke's being thrown out here. That player pushed up as well. Daku going to be aware of him. Going to jump out the window. DBS in hand. Looking to take the fight. Dead player. Going to be getting tagged up there. Dead player 1 HP now. Daku looking to take this fight. Deadly player. Going to get knocked there. Let's see how this goes now. Rich Esports, are they going to look to get the revive onto Jazz here? As Emperor Esports and VZR taking the fight, as was Atom. Let's head on over that way as they're in the Gathcat area. VRZ, 3 eliminations already. Atom looking to make the push up. Gino picking up 3 eliminations already. Dream looking to push up here. Pump versus DBS. Let's see how this goes. That's going to be Atom eliminated by VZR. Down to 14 teams, losing 4 teams already here. Let's head back towards the Pachinki fight here now. As Chopra pushing up the whole team of Rich Esports, or what's left, has pushed across. Jazz, QBZ in hand. Phoenix on the roof there. Phoenix a little low on HP. Not looking to use the first aid for now. Can they spot Jazz out and pick up that knock? As they do spot him. Gonna pick up the knock there now. That's Kalan gonna look to maybe try and get that reset. Crawling back there. Kalan looking for that reset. Daku, are they aware of the player being on the backside? Dead player moving back across here. That's Chopper looking to make it across now. Kalan and Jazz need to try and hold off right now. Kalan with the DBS. Jazz now looking to push up as well. That's 2 INSIDIOUS Originals knocked. As now it's just down to the other 2. Daku taking the 1v2 right now. Daku with the DBS in hand. He has a molly as well. Gonna throw it out. Look for the thirst onto a soldier there. As Jazz and Kalan looking to push up here. Head player by himself. 0-2, not too far either here. Daku trying to push up here. Gonna get that final elimination. Picking up 5 eliminations as a team. 0-2. Looking to try to close in here. They're aware. They're gonna be grabbing the cars. They're center of zone as well right now, but they're looking for a compound. Baton gonna be looking to grab a coupe out of the garage here as they crash into the car. Not taking the coupe, as Baton's gonna look to do so now. Wancho gonna look to take some friendly shots towards his teammate there, and now look to try and make something happen now. Head back down here towards the Panthers. 3 eliminations to their name for now, as they're looking to possibly shoot up towards Herbert and Saibu. REVERB taking some casualties there as well up north by Stalber. But we shall see how this rest of this game goes here. As now they have to worry about Team Aces. Drago picking up a knock there onto Papa Trees from the long side. Cat got in the open, still needing to be careful there. That's going to be Drago picking up the second knock. Are they going to be looking for the immediate thirsts there? Not being able to get him so far. Now they're going to be looking to start playing aggressive here as Drago continues on. Taking some shots. Manic taking the fight as well. Cat God getting thirsty by Herbert. As 0-2 and XForce getting into it now. Coops picking up some knocks as well as Doran. Wancho knocked right now. Baton cooking up some nades, throwing it towards Valak here. As Remix getting tied up as well. Remix getting knocked. Valak 1 HP. Fate a little bits away. Baton gonna look to hold off, get the revive onto his teammate. Doran gonna get knocked as well. As Fate looking to push up here, try and help out. Coops throwing out some nades there. Valak is gonna get tagged up there. S12 versus the DBS. Now it's just Fate up here as Wancho does get revived. Nades coming out towards Fate's way. Is that gonna connect? It does connect a little bit. Stun going out as well. As that's gonna be XForce eliminated by 0-2. 0-2 looking to start off once again, being aggressive. Picking up another early 4 eliminations. Head on over here towards Ander with the likes of Team Aces right next to him. As the nade does go out there from Team Aces. Team Aces pick up their second elimination there for this game. Connecting with the nade. Now, shall see what happens here. Skills of Mine might be looking to take a fight here as well with the likes of REVERB. REVERB taking those shots towards him. Shoyoung gonna look to stop here. start taking some shots towards Triggs. Triggs gonna get knocked there. Now they're looking to take some shots towards Chosen. Dauntless and Rich Esports taking a fight as well. Smallman gonna look to turn around, moving towards Chosen's way. Chosen low on HP, already below half HP. Smallman gonna look to crash into Chosen and take the fight. As Smallman does get knocked, but getting the knock in return. But gonna be calling out where QZ and next is. As the rest of skills of mine pushing up. Shoyoung looking to wrap around, possibly find out QZ. QZ's aware of his direction though. Gonna be looking to cook up a nade to throw towards him. And now look to heal up as Chinook's gonna get knocked there. Out the car. Silas trying to hold off here. Og in hand. Gonna get the knock there as well. Smallman and Chinook's both knocked. Smallman trying to stay alive. Chinook's gonna get thirsted there. Shoyoung gonna look to throw some smokes out. Gonna spot the solo player. Start spraying him down as that's gonna be REVERB eliminated. 7 eliminations here already now. Dauntless, let's head on over towards their way. Losing Bob and XV3 already. Just down to Rise and Klaus. Rise losing a back tire there on the buggy. Not what you want. He has a DBS. Team Aces and 0-2 get into the fight as well. As now, that's going to be Team Aces eliminated there by 0-2. Rise going to look to throw a molly out towards Rich Esports there. Where is Klaus? Klaus is a bit away. Daku passing by Rise. Rise needing to reload his gun. But Daku being the distraction. Rich going to pick up that elimination there. Now just down to Klaus. Klaus being the solo man now. Is he going to be a solo man army? Rich Esports looking to push up towards his way. Rich Esports looking to try to have a good game this time. Up to 8 eliminations. As Daku pushing up here. Klaus going to pick up a knock onto Jazz. Jazz getting tied up there. Klaus need to be careful. Jazz is going to get thirsted there by straight out on the Nepal. Klaus in a 1v2 situation here. Daku and Kalan. Last 2. Klaus pushing up. DBS in hand. Gonna push up onto Daku. Gonna push up onto the stairs here as straight out on the Nepal. And the likes of Xtreme Slayers getting into here. 1v2 DBS. They're low on HP. They're looking to get in here. Gonna get the knock onto Kalan. Daku last one up. DBS versus DBS. Klaus need to reload his. Waiting for Daku to push out of cover. Klaus having a molly there. That's going to be Rich Esports eliminated. Head on over here towards straight out in the Nepal and Xtreme Slayers. Xtreme Slayers just down to a solo. That's going to be them slowly bleeding out. Just down to Poppy Sour now. Poppy Sour trying to get the revives onto Frady and Moso. Wolf knocked. Blaze last one alive. Leon already picking up 2 eliminations onto the team of Xtreme Slayers. Or 1 elimination up onto Xtreme Slayers and 1 onto Rise. Or no, Jazz, not Rise. That's what now Blaze can you do? Klaus being pushed up on by 0-2 now though. And he won before the team of 0-2. 0-2 playing aggressive. Klaus gonna be in the molly there. That's gonna be Doran getting the elimination there. Up to 7 eliminations already. They hear the shots now right behind them. Xtreme Slayers taking out Wolf there. Skills of mine. Needing to be careful here as the likes of Doran, Wancho, and Coops here pushing up. Silas gonna be trying to stay alive there for Skills of Mine. Skills of Mine eliminated. Wancho gets that final elimination up to 3. Herbert is knocked. Is 0-2 gonna look for that elimination as they pass right by him? DSK just a solo. Are they gonna pick up that knock there? Don't know if Doran seen him. As they're looking for this final play here from the team. As they're now pushing up onto Sabu. Sabu gonna be eliminated. That's gonna be DSK eliminated now. 0-2 looking to take the last game. Xtreme Slayers up to 5 eliminations here as a trio. And straight out on the pole, it's just down to Blaze. So let's see how this goes. And how many more eliminations the likes of 0-2 is going to be looking for. as they're driving around. They got the new Bugatti. Coop's driving it here. Eliminations fairly split up. Coop's with one of them. Wancho with 3. Baton with 3. And Doran with 2. Driving around. Blaze here alive still. Just a solo. Top 3. But we shall see how this goes. Now here. So Blaze gonna look to heal up here. 0-2 looking to move around. They spot. Xtreme Slayers out now. Gonna be looking to possibly try and pick up those eliminations towards their way. Coop's gonna hop back into the Bugatti. Needs to be a little careful here. 0-2 pushing up already. Also getting ran over. Doran gonna get knocked. Baton pushing up on the backside. As now it's just a trio. Pulling out the pump. Gonna get the one shot there. Now pop. Retreat. Poppy Sour there. Last one up. Looking for the knife. Can Baton get it? He doesn't. Up to 12 elimination. Klaus getting that. Not Klaus. Coop's getting that last elimination. Up to 12. Can they get 13? Just down to Blaze now. Wancho taking the shot. Baton's going to look to do the same. Coops is going to look to chase here to get a 3rd elimination. Baton up to 5. Blaze behind the hay bale there. Coops needing to be careful here so his car doesn't blow up. Coops wanting to run over here possibly. Looking for the 1v1. As the rest of his team looking to push up. They're going to look to smoke him out. Coops getting tagged up. Nades and smokes coming on in towards Blaze. By the looks of it, they're just smoking him out right now. As Blaze is looking to possibly 1v3 here against 0-2. Coops wrapping around. As Blaze tagging them up. Blaze is full HP. Baton looking to pull out the knife. But he is going to get knocked. Coops. But that's going to be Wancho getting the final elimination there. And that's going to be 0-2 picking up a win there with 13 eliminations. Straight out in the Nepal, taking 2nd there with 2. Xtreme Slayers going out in 3rd with 6. DSK going out in 4th with 4. Skills of Mine going out in 5th with 8. Dauntless going out in 6th with 2. Rich Esports going out in 7th with 8. Team Aces going out in 8th with 2. REVERB going out in 9th with 1. Missing out on that top 8. Now let's take a look at the rest of the results here. Continuing on here, looking through the results. Havoc going to be the first one out for Dope. So that's going to be the last game. Now let's take a look at stars of the match. As Kahan going to be going all out. 5 eliminations. Wancho with best companion and Wancho with the finisher as well. As that is going to be it for 7 p.m.s. Do stay tuned for the 9:30s. So please do enjoy. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Appreciate all you guys stopping by the stream and showing some support to these teams and the stream. And that is going to be it for me. Y'all take care and have a great night.